Hello guys, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to talk about Julius Malema. We saw like lots of people enjoy when Julius Malema is going to jail. But we understand like we are living in South Africa where we have a white people who don't like Julius Malema. We have black people who don't like Julius Malema. We have Chinese Indians who don't like Julius Malema because he speaks the truth, because he want to see a black child life matter. We want to see a black child going forward, right? But like now, we are living in South Africa, man. They don't like Julius Malema. Don't put that way, because of he's a man who's fighting for black people. So that's why I'm saying they're celebrating. They did celebrate. I'm going to show you the proof. And before the video start, I would like to say, like this is an open discussion. No one is attacked. No one is attacked. We're just sharing our opinion. You can share your opinion on description. You understand? You can just type and share your opinion on the description below. But like now, no one is attacked. You understand? No one is attacked. But the thing is, like, we all know like that Julius Malema will never go to jail. We all know that. We all know that, but people they act like he'll go to jail. Right? Julius Malema will never go to jail. Right? You know? I know like this lady, I know she does not like Julius Malema. This one, this one, she don't like.
How's it, guys? It's me, Kath. Yeah, I'm just answering you guys. Woke up to over 250 messages on my video about Malema being in Parliament, and how could that be legally possible? The reason I'm saying that he's a convicted criminal is because.
So like, it's a question of like, when it comes to black people, because of we have people who committed crime during apartheid. Crime does not expire. Murder. People during apartheid, they came, they beat, they killed, they took the land by force, and they give it to their children. But like there's nothing. You know, like when Ramaphosa said like the historical injustice that we need to solve. We have historical injustice that we need to solve, right? We have people who their kids today enjoying our forefathers' land, right? In South Africa. And then when we have someone fighting for the life of the black child, fighting for a black child to live the life that they are living in South Africa, because of as you can see, black people are struggling, and EFF was the only thing that to make sure that black people can speak, black people can enjoy. You understand? So we are living in kind of those things, right? And then we have those people who don't want to see a black child like going forward. They do all they can to make sure let me say,
because he was convicted in 2010 and 2011.
Listen, yeah, 2010 and 2011
for hate speech.
What is hate speech? I don't know what he said. I don't talk about it, but yeah, people who don't know like what is that. You understand? But the thing like you want to understand. You understand? What is that? Right? But it's a thing of like we need to understand this kind of stuff. If you want to remove this message, this may work. You understand? People done crime 32 years back now. We were like our sisters were living in apartheid for 82 years. They are still enjoying. they never be arrested. Right? Let's go.
And then again in 2025, he's also found guilty and sentencing is in January. So
yeah, but he says like, where's the gun? You guys, I don't know, like now, I don't know why we have people who came here and to make our life difficult. Who are people they just came where they come from, coming to Africa and make our lives difficult. They found our sisters living in peace. Julius Malema, Julius Malema, everything is like the song, the chant during apartheid, where your forefathers were killing our forefathers. It's like this song is a memory to our ancestors. You understand? People they come where they come from and to make I don't get it. Why you come where you come from and you're going to make our life hard? I don't get it. People that come where they come from and then you're going to make our life hard. Aye man. That doesn't suit me well. Aye man.
I hope that clears up some of the hate speech and comments I received. Okay, bye. How's it, guys? It's me, Kat.
So like now we are too concerned about Malema because he stands up for black people. He doesn't tolerate racism. This is why they want to get rid of him. And they think like when they get rid of Julius Malema, there's no other Malemas. He is the racist. Yes, you can say it. We used to it. Standing for what exactly? We should never have been allowed in parliament. Yeah, maybe in Europe or in Dutch, you can do those kind of stuff. Donald Trump is calling you. I don't know why you're still here. These are people that comments like because of what they said. So like in South Africa, there's genocide and what, and then their father Donald Trump was like, "You can come back home." Their father was like, "Come back home." Which is their father. They're still here. Malema is giving you chest pains when lots of them, and they think is the end of the road for Julius Malema. They think like, and black people are going to be like, oh, Julius Malema is getting arrested to satisfy their feelings. Sentencing should be more than 12 months. On the 23 January, we will meet on the street and make entire Islam red. That's this year. I'll be left with few days. You understand? He's becoming the president soon. We Africans love president because he's not a puppet. He stands for Africans. Yes, that is why like that's where the promise they're like, hey Malema this, hey Malema this, because of like now he become the next president of this country. You understand? Why don't you speak about AfriForum dividing people in South Africa? Why don't you speak about AfriForum that is dividing? That is, like they living in our land, in black people land. They say black people are not allowed to stay there. Doesn't make any sense, and I don't understand why government must take because this is against the constitution of this country. So I'm asking myself, like, what is happening with our government?
Yeah, I'm just answering you guys.
Then we're going to move to he's beautiful man. He should actually be a president of this country. So like this is the thing of like black people. They stand for black people. They stand for black people. Why they stand for their own AfriForum? I support this lady. You can support him alone. Viva EFF, viva. So don't include us. So what else you must do? Right? And then when you move forward, Julius Malema come back to court in 2023. This is the way the guilt is. Let's see the statement.
Accused 1, in respect of counts 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, you are found guilty as charged. Accused 2, Mr. Snyman, in respect of counts 4 and 6, you are found not guilty and discharged. You may be seated.
Is the court, please?
As a revolutionary.
This is Julius Malema. So for years he's been making their life hard, right? For years. So it's a thing of like now they found something, so like we want to bring him down. And they think like when they want to bring him down, we're going to stop speaking our truth as Black people, of what happened, of the stolen land, of us to become equal. You understand? So like they believe like that. To say like if we can set good example about Julius Malema, that means we can be a lot of stuff will be sorted. You understand? It's all in their mind, because they understand like the power Julius Malema have. They understand that power he have.
Going to prison or death is a badge of honor. We cannot be scared of prison. We cannot be scared to die for the revolution. So whatever they want to do, they must know we will never retreat from the ideas and the 7 cardinal pillars of the EFF, and the center of those is to expropriate land without compensation.
So the reason they want to bring him down is because of this. That's what they want to do with all they have in their power to make sure Julius Malema is going down. And as we are watching, you understand? As we are watching, we say like we cannot allow something like that to happen. You understand? We say like we cannot allow something like that to happen in front of your eyes. You understand? Why we allow something like that? So that's where problem starts.
So, comrades, you must not be detained.
So like the thing of like now we still have like the power, the motivation to say like Julius Malema will be with us on 23. Thing.
You got a problem. We're done now. Thank you, sir. We'll throw our trash away. Why is it necessary for me?
So like now this thing sometimes give me hard times. Right? So like now we are this guy, you know, he don't like Julius Malema with all he have. This guy with all he have, he don't like Julius Malema with all I don't know him. He's the one who was
Hey, what's up, guys?
with all he have. Oh, come on. I don't know why he's doing this.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Ronald here. So I promise I didn't dress up for the occasion. I just came from a meeting. But breaking news, Julius Malema has been found guilty of hate speech. Yes, that's right. After so many years of saying terrible things.
Not terrible things. What is the terrible things? After when you all say terrible things, not saying the real truth, saying the truth that happened during apartheid, and that your forefathers give to their kids to live the best life in South Africa. I don't know what the bad thing is said. The reason they hate Julius Malema is because of they don't want him to wake up for a black child. So I don't understand when he say like, maybe to them, right? Maybe to them it hits differently. Maybe to us, be like, Julius Malema is speaking the truth. Maybe to them, it'll be like, oh, Julius Malema, you Julius Malema, this and this and this. You understand?
Finally, he has been found guilty of racism. Well, let's find out for what exactly. So, Malema found guilty of hate speech.
We know what happened. Just say your
Years
opinion.
are going to do the same thing whenever they talk about Julius Malema. Because we all know whenever it's a white individual that's been found guilty of racism, that is what mainstream media always leads with.
Definitely, I don't understand. Because of this thing, it leads to the history of apartheid. To say like, black people, we understand where they come from.
Now, there has not been a finding to costs, or that is still developing. But the important news here is that finally there is some consequences for things that Julius Malema has said. This is definitely not a good year for him so far. We know that
it's not about what he said. It's all about shooting the gun. Don't. Julius Malema found guilty because of they said he shoot the gun. That's why he found guilty. For what he said about the land being stolen is not a lie. About apartheid existed is not a lie. So I don't get his point when he said like Julius Malema for things he said. For he found guilty because of the gun thing. That's why he found guilty. So like things he said. You guys know like you don't like Julius Malema. The world knows that. Trumps don't like Julius Malema. Africans love Julius Malema because this is Africa. That's the thing that you must keep, that must enter to their people's mind. To say like us, we love our people, right? Like how Trump did. You say like he come back home when they don't treat you well in South Africa. That's what he said. So like come back home if they don't treat you well in South Africa. He said that. Right?
his visa has been rejected to the UK. We know that the United States.
This is Europe. What do you expect? This is how when you go outside, black people are treated so bad. That's why I say in my life, I will never go to America. I saw black people being killed by police. Police say, come out, you look so suspicious. In every time when they see, it's obvious, what do you expect? Europe is not our home for Africans. So whether they don't want him there, that's a business. It's not like he's going to die. It's not like he's going to die or he's going to miss something. Right? How?
Targeted him specifically when the South African delegation went to the White House. So ultimately, bad year for Julius Malema, and I think a lot more negative things to come. I believe that one of the first sanctions that's going to come out of the United States for
When you think, I don't know who give you that thing of like United States can do as they please. They can control people in their own country. That is why they have this mindset of when the court ruled the matter. sing our song of apartheid, that your forefathers, their forefathers who came here during apartheid beat and kill our people. They think, I don't know what to give them. So like now, we are not embrace our history because of it doesn't sit you well. So us must be here to take care of your emotions. So like, oh, they don't feel comfortable.
Or South Africa will be against Julius Malema. So it's going to just
It will be the members. It will be the members against Africans. Just say like that. Because the reason EFF is big is because of their members, which is our black people. So don't come here with small mind. EFF, the way it's big today, is because of their members of EFF.
get harder and harder, and nobody deserves it more than Julius Malema. This is an individual that since the late 2000s have always tried to villainize white people and
By doing what? Speaking the truth. To say like your forefathers came here and stole everything from us. He said like those say like the land must be returned. They think the land must be returned. The government must own the banks. The government, say they must own the banks. The land must owned by the government so that people they can get. What did everyone say that? Julius Malema react when something happened, when they say there's a racism in the workplace. That's why like a lot of black people, when they face racism in the workplace, they go to say, Julius Malema, this boy doesn't treat me well. I think like it's because of my color of my skin. That's where EFF enter. That's where EFF enter. So let's not come here and lie. Let's not come here and lie. Because I never thought like there's a time where like Julius Malema was just talking. We're just talking. It's when like the scene of racist happened. That's where EFF enter. When they kill black people, feed to pigs. That's where EFF enter. That's where MK enter. When they try to put a black child into a coffin, that's where EFF enter. It's not like EFF just out of the blue attacking white people. Because of white people, based on the history of their forefathers, by treating black people, they're not human. They think like that thing is still existing. Because they think like it's just existing. They want to treat black people the way as they want. That's where EFF enter. That's where EFF enter. So don't come here and say like EFF. What we have done, why he reacted like that? You want to, why? How do you react? What you have done? You understand? So like we love to not to speak what causes that. What causes that? What causes that?
try and make them the worst type of person that ever existed on planet Earth. From singing kill the boer, kill the farmer, to saying that we're not asking for the slaughtering of white people, at least for now, etc., etc. It goes.
Those songs, when your forefathers killing black people, when your forefathers came against Africa, killing black people, taking their land, do all those bad things, our forefathers, they sing those songs. So like now we need to we need to now we need to educate people like now. Right? Now we need to educate people why they sing those songs. And I do educate to say like why do we sing those songs? So they can have idea when your forefathers were killing us. Today, black people, they have nothing because of the action of your forefathers. We have nothing, we're staying in a shack, we are struggling, we are living in poverty. We don't own our land, we don't own our minerals. And then we are going to, they'll have to come here every time. It's like, as we have problem to solve. We have lots of problems to solve, man. And to see things like this, people come here, act like, hey guys, we are tired. We are tired. We need to. Malema say wrong thing. Why didn't Malema speak the truth? I never hear someone saying like Malema, the reason why white communities hate him because they speak the truth. You understand? Look, these are hands. Let me do like this. This is our president.
She passed her verdict finding us guilty, but she released accused number 2, which is highly appreciated, because we know that from the beginning they have been looking for me.
Definitely. So this is a message for every black child to select me. They wanted to scared for black people to speaking their mind, for speaking their truth. This is how they want to do this. They wanted to make sure that
They were not looking for accused number 2. They were just playing games, and today they came out openly. As a revolutionary, going to prison or death is a badge of honor. We cannot be scared of prison. We cannot be scared to die for the revolution. So whatever they want to do, they must know we will never retreat from the ideas and the 7 cardinal pillars of the EFF. At the center of those is to expropriate land without compensation. So, comrades, you must not be deterred. We live here highly determined. We are going to fight this up until the Constitutional Court. We are coming on the 23rd of January.
That's where we will be standing as black people. That's where we will be standing.
I'm mad because I'm mad. You promised me a job.
You understand? That's where like now we'll be standing as black people. Say like Julius Malema is not going to jail. They want him in jail, but us, because of he speak for us. Julius Malema speak for black people. So you can't compare yourself with white communities to say they want Julius Malema, because Julius Malema, he speak the truth to save a black child, right? So you can't compare yourself with yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
For sentencing, we will immediately put an appeal so that we can go to Malema with everything.
Everything. And they think like we're not watching. They think like, if we can deal with Julius Malema, now we can able to control this. We'll tell them you're not allowed to sing this, you're not allowed to say this. In our own continent. These people, they are full of games. In our own country, you don't have to say this. You don't have to fight for black people. You don't have to talk about apartheid. You must talk about what? You must talk about what? Food.
One day, maybe we'll find a racist judge who will find him guilty, whether he's guilty or not. Because they said accused number 2 gave me the firearm. Now they are releasing him, which means he didn't give me the firearm. Why are you not releasing me? When you release a person you allege gave me the firearm. By releasing accused number 2, the whole case should have collapsed.
Facts. Facts. Facts, man. So like now we are waiting. Now we are waiting for a judge to say like, no, Julius Malema, we found like now the final judge. But they know if like Julius Malema has been attending court cases, they understand the South Africa understand the view of Julius Malema. Going to Parliament to question people who are alleged, something like that. They understand. So he's not going to jail, man. You understand? He's not going to jail. No, ena botata ke emetse non responde. So I go tla ipatala.
Today, she passed her verdict finding us guilty, but she released accused number 2, which is highly appreciated, because we know that from the beginning, they had been looking for me. They were not looking for accused number 2. They were just playing games, and today they came out openly. As a revolutionary, going to prison.
So guys, this thing is disturbing me. Oh, so my bad. Cooper, can I have that her room because of we are taking that thing? You understand? I don't know. There's a contract need to be signed. Can I see room straight area 2000 like you said, because you said now room at 2000. Thank you. Goodbye, born.
Or death is a badge of honor. We cannot be scared of prison. We cannot be scared to die for the revolution. So whatever they want to do, they must know we will never retreat from the ideas and the 7 cardinal pillars of the EFF. At the center of those is to expropriate land without compensation.
Facts. Facts. We are talking about the facts now. I don't like people, they are happy. They are so happy. Like Julius Malema is going to jail. I'll be like, you guys are dreaming. No, Julius Malema is going to the day. You understand? We need to get some videos. Even like this guy, he doesn't like Julius Malema. There are lots. Just listen to this one.
Not a good day for Julius Malema. And to be honest, the pendulum was bound to swing the other way at some point. I mean, you can only have so many lawsuits against you before, to be frank, justice is going to catch up. And it did. But before we get on to the main video of today, can I yet again remind you, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I'm sure you're very bored of me.
Okay.
In any case, let's get straight on to the news. So there's 4 news articles I want to cover today. The first one is that a US firm is suing Denel for 100.
This guy is a news break. I don't know. You'll have to explain. I don't have time for your news. Julius Malema found guilty, where you'll be jailed and then exposed. Talk about this. Why all of you guys hate Julius Malema? Why? Because says he does not have time for those who hate him. Why all of you so jealous about Julius? Because he speak the truth. South Africa will come together. It's time to vote for EFF. DA leaders must be arrested for tracing illegal immigrants to Israel, Ukraine, the mined Western Cape to William. I don't know this guy where to get this information. I don't know where this guy get this info. I don't know nothing about it. Our judiciary is captured. Since Malema's speech had been played in their office, now he's found guilty for the first in South Africa. Malema, our president, whether you like it or not. These are people that I join. So like, Julius Malema is arrested. It's right. We can now relax because Julius Malema is the one who remind us about what happened and why should we share the wealth with black people. You understand? That's where the problem starts. So let's check the other one. Let's listen to.
Legal team that they were successful in the case against Malema and the EFF in the High Court of Cape Town. Our legal team that they were successful is guilty of hate speech.
Malema is guilty of hate speech. But we all know the truth, man. We all know the truth. I don't know like why people act like they don't know the truth. That's what makes me to question why people act like they don't know the truth. Right? So wow, thank you for our rights to thank you for Jesus answer. Which rights? Viva incoming President Julius Malema. Which rights?
Just received the wonderful news from our legal team that they were successful in the case against Malema and the EFF in the High Court of Cape Town. This victory ushers in a new era where we can finally establish ourselves as a true alternative for the Afrikaner people. Despite the challenges, we must fight them everywhere. We cannot give them an inch. Our next battle in this war is the expropriation without compensation.
So you are dreaming. You are dreaming. You see like this. No, why you don't go to do those things home? Why you don't go to do those things home and leave us alone? Why you don't go to do those things home? Yeah, I get you. She can choose from that. I feel like she's from Limpopo, so it's not like where's the pictures of the house, She's the one who asked me those 1,000 questions. That's why I'm asking you, Yeah, definitely. I think she'll take it.
Act, where they want to take the private property of our people and break the will
Which are people?
of our nation. We will not let it happen. We have assembled an A team of lawyers and advocates.
Dog, this thing, we as South Africans, we are tired to people who came here during apartheid stole the land and give it to their kids. And then today, when we want our land, we need to go to court and court after court for nonsense. So like we are tired of this thing of like we're supposed to get what belongs to us for our kids to live the best life. We need to go to court after court. We need to go to court after court, court after court. This thing must end. ANC government must make a decision to know where we stand, so we can know how. So we can know how we can get our land. Because this thing of court and have people like we are so arrogant, talking nonsense in we are so arrogant like this, talking this thing they are talking, it makes black people angry. It makes them more angry because of like now you can say I speak because I'm angry because of they don't respect us. They don't. And they are busy ANC
same legal representatives that was on this case, like Millie Wesley, and I forgot Roelof du Plessis, that was successful in the 2011 case against Malema and the ANC, where he won the case with cost, but at last AfriForum settled the case and put aside the High Court ruling. I want to place.
We must take this action too, as black people. If you know your land is being stolen, your forefathers land is being stolen, you must go to reclaim them, and we need EFF support. Because we cannot be put pressures in our own land. We cannot be put in pressure from people coming where they're coming from and put pressure on us in our own land. We need to stand up. How?
To you today that we as a true alternative for the Afrikaner people will never settle. We will.
Even us will never settle. Why do you think us are going to settle? Why do you think us are going to never settle to allow people to enjoy the land of our forefathers? Why do you think us is going to never settle?
Never fall back, and we will never compromise the future of our people for our own gain. Walk with us, give us your support, and finally, we may prove ourselves as a true alternative and a new hope for our people. Malema is guilty of.
Let's get people who stole the land are happy. They stole it without paying any cent. Definitely, they paid without paying any cent. I'd like to thank us who are not living in a mud house anymore. Look, rudeness. Viva Income and Julius Malema, whether you like it or not. If you don't like it, you can go back to Europe. Trump offer refugee status. Whether you don't like it, that's a choice. We are voting for him again. What is his punishment? There's no punishment, my brother. The people who must get punishment are those who stole the land. Are those who killed during apartheid. Are those who don't run things to black people. Those people must get punishment. Okay, guilty ends there. No punishment. They will be they will not be there. Whenever you are pushing us to vote EFF while we are voting him, but we are living with no options. Right?
Hate speech. I just received the wonderful news from our legal team that they.
Let's see others. So like you can.
Were successful.
So Manish, this thing confused me. Let's go and try. So like as you know, like when we are busy, man, when we have lots of things to deal with, you forget. I know like this one, she don't like Julius Malema. She don't like Julius Malema. Even like this.
A convicted criminal, Julius Malema, has faced the wrath of God and our ancestors.
Don't include our ancestors, please. Don't include ancestors to people who killed, stole our land, do wrong to our ancestors. Don't do that. You know, I hate those clever blacks. You know, like we have those clever blacks when they see a black child fighting for a black child. And we have those clever ones and include ancestors that have been treated like they are not human during apartheid. ANC rescued them after 82 years. Because of you, where you from jail, you think it's going to jail. You are not going to jail, my president. Julius Malema is going nowhere. If you want to see black people now, if you want to see the way they can't defeat a black nation, you will see in 23. He is not going anywhere. 15 years in prison, no bail, no parole. Julius is not going anywhere. He's not convicted criminal. These are people, the members of AFF. Just like he's going nowhere, right? You hate him just because of he put blacks in front in his movement for economic freedom fighter. You make up your mind. And the thing of like Julius Malema, they were free. He was EFF member. He was EFF member. He was EFF member. I wanted to expose my strong support for Julius Malema. I truly believe in this voice of Africa. African people rather than his own personal gain. The recent case of firearms is politically motivated, aimed to end his leadership. And as we are saying,
because he's been calling us names for so long, based on our past. Now God has made him taste our past. So yeah, now he's the incoming Lepantid. Now we are former Mapantid. Convicted criminal, Julius Malema. He is convicted. He's a convicted criminal that fires arms without a license.
in your dreams, man, I can see you're dreaming very well. He's dreaming very well. You understand? This the people that we are dealing with in his dreams. Let's see the others. This is the news that this is a video. I don't know, this is a video.
The verdict has came out. CIC, the president of the Economic Freedom Fighters, Julius Malema, has been found guilty on all charges.
Just imagine. Our time has come for just want to go to prison, East London, Street 23. So like we are so nice as black people, Shane. We are so nice. Look, these people. Look, dog. Look, dog. Hey, Julius Malema, hey. So like this one say like no matter what, they can come with whatever they have. As black people, we are going forward through struggle, through pain. We are going to defeat. No one can defeat an army of a black nation. So like whether could be, whether it's hard, whether they come with bombs, whether they come with Trump, whether they come with whatever they bring, as a black nation, we are moving forward. This one means that. And this way, if found guilty. I also respond with the update. I also respond. Yeah. 33, you're going to see angry wearing red t-shirts. 23, you're going to see us wearing t-shirt. 23, that comes like now. I'm going to see a black army waiting there wearing a t-shirt to say like whether you like it or not, the president is going nowhere. 23. During apartheid, those one who stole our land and so that their kids today they can enjoy it. The land has been stolen, our people have been killed. During apartheid, our forefathers, they were standing, fighting with a white army, apartheid with guns, fighting with stones, and say like no matter what, as a black nation, we are going forward. Whether they come with what, like I said, whether they call Trump, whether they do all those things they want to do, we are not going to stop talking about our land. We are not going to stop singing our struggle song. If you're not happy, Trump opened gates for you. You're not coming, you're not here to babysit you. People think they're here for us to babysit them. You are not there to babysit. We have things to do. Hey dog, these people they're shaky. So like the message to a black child is like if they hate Julius Malema with all they have, What about you? They love to control you. What about you? Yep.
Aya, siaya, kubi, kubi, siaya, siaya. Roma vese tubola, vesi shaya, vesi bopa. Roma vese tubola, vesi shaya, vesi bopa. Pull it, pull it. Come on, sir. Pull it, get up. Get away.
Oh, this is going to happen. Hey, this is what is going to happen. This is what is going to happen during apartheid. This is what is going to happen. This what is going to happen. You see. I don't can't wait to see 33. Baby, 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 hey, baby, 23, dog. 23.
Auno makubi, siaya, siaya. Auno makubi, siaya, siaya. Auno makubi, siaya, Esibopa, Roma Vesetula, Esishaya, Esibopa, Roma Gumi, Siaya, Siaya, Gumi, Gumi, Siaya. Siaya, Roma Vesetula, Vesishaya, Vesibopa.
Hi, Roma. Hi, Saya.
Roma Vesetula, Vesishaya, Vesibopa. Pull it, come on, sir. Pull it, get away. Come on, I said, child, where were you when I'm good? Where were you when I'm good? So was teaching
So fast, Gigi. It's like during apartheid, our sisters were running, holding stones, shooting. These people laughing when they shoot our ancestors. Today, as a black child watching this video, you are struggling because of someone is benefiting the land of your forefather. Today, as a black child, you are struggling because of someone is enjoying what belongs to you. Instead of the painful that we need to face.
Noma besetubula, besishaya, besibopa. Noma besetubula, besishaya, besibopa. Noma buri, siyaya, siyaya. Kubi, kubi, siyaya, siyaya. Noma besetubula, besishaya, besibopa. Noma besetubula,
Besijoyo, besibobo, no magubi, siyoyo. 15, 15, 162, 72, 192. How, Julius Malema, what are you doing to us, man? You put us to a spirit of apartheid. You put us to a spirit of apartheid. Yeah? So let's move forward. Like now we Kila we kila this is my president dog. So let's get to this one.
Because there is potential. And we ought to zoom into candidates, not necessarily to impose, but the EFF branches have a duty to elect reputable individuals in communities who are respected, who are well known for their community work, community service. You can't appoint or elect a drunkard who, when he comes from Umgiti, he just stops in the middle of the road and pee. And then tomorrow he must address us about environment or pick up a woman's beater. It's well known in this community that he beats up his wife, he kicks him down, close the door, push her out and all of that. This is the kind of a man we must elect. We know that this one is practicing ukutwala. He takes kids when they're still young, and then at 16, 18, he sleeps with them. He says it's culture when he's actually raping them.
You see, like, why we love Julius Malema? Yes, people they may hate him. You know, people don't want to face the truth. People who don't want to. But us as South Africans, we love him. We love him. This one's done.
Every city you see was created by apartheid.
So like this lady want to give his people numbers. We are going to fix everything. So Malema is right. Malema is right. Malema is right. He's always right. But now it's so like when it's I was like I don't want people who are negative here.
Even the way to worship, if I were to give you to carry it.
I don't want to engage anyone. So otherwise,
Yeah.
you said it. I thought you said it's right.
Yeah. So the similarity.
Toy gun. Toy gun. Toy gun. Just man, you think we are stupid. Toy gun shoot with bullets doesn't reload automatically. The gun you use reloaded every shot. We don't know, dog. As you don't know. But as we know, a toy gun. But you guys think, like, it's us no, dog. You are there celebrating. This guy forget killing farmers. They just run. This should lock up forever, killing the sea. Malema, you sue the state. Real gun law, Julius Malema is genius. Court is not about feelings or gender. They must prove his facts raw. By the law, anything revealed firearms.
The similarities are not.
Okay, I don't know how to end it.
As long as it's facing down.
I got it down.
Yeah. As you can see, Mr. Malema, it has a...
How are you pointing at me?
This one is a genius. He's a genius. The people that can come and say like, "Yo, Julius Malema, yeah, Julius man," but we all know like this man is not going to jail. We all know that. Sometimes we love drama. People love drama. Drama. Aye, man. Let's leave drama alone. Because you and me, we know like Julius man is not going to jail.
That's the magazine.
Yeah.
This one for what purpose is empty.
Yeah.
So that's safe.
We took out the plans from the magazine.
It's empty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Magazine is the sort
At the back, yeah. Pull it. Yeah.
So you're doing what now? You're doing what?
That's the copy mechanism.
We can make it sure.
Which would lift the round into the chamber.
So you guys agree that Julius Malema is not going to jail? So we all agree like now. I still have to end.
as you saw in the video. And then what I also wanted to show you, Mr. Malema, is it has a retractable.
Yeah, you can extend it here. Yeah.
You're not an expert, but this is what you had in your possession in that day.
Absolutely. And the idea is to create an impression of a real gun so that it doesn't come out in a very clumsy way. Your Worship, they do this in all the movies. When you watch a movie, you feel like it's a real gun. Does it make it a real gun because it sounds like a real gun?
No. Listen to Malema, dog. Listen to Malema.
It can't be correct. By just looking at it here, especially Your Worship, if we had not been taken through the education that we've been taken through by the other ballistic witness, by looking at it ordinarily, we would have just concluded that it is a firearm and there's no way a toy gun can look like that. Because once we say a toy gun, what comes into our mind is those ones that we buy for our kids which use water.
Yeah. He went to jail. No one is above the law. Okay. Now, like, I don't want to talk about this anymore. But me, what I'm saying is, like, we all know that he's not going to jail. And someone says going to jail, no one is above the law. No one is above the law. Says you're right. Right. But the thing of, like, yes, the game that they came with to make sure they bring Julius Malema is a wise one. Malema is not going anywhere. It's going nowhere. We are playing.
Now, Mr. Malema, you were in court and the investigating officer, Colonel Victor, testified that on stage with Swatboy. Mr. Swatboy testified that on stage with you were not 4 but 5 VIP protection officers from the SFUs.
Yeah.
So, like, now, thank you guys for watching this video. This was educational video. Like I said, no one is attacked. We are just reacting and sharing our opinion, sharing our history. It's very educational to know where you come from, what's happening, why we don't have land, why you talk about land like this, those kind of issues. But we want to see what will happen 3 days left about Julius Malema. Stay tuned. I love you so much. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Bye.